Ready for some more smoke? Ready for some more peat? Got a nice bottle of Ledaig here. Ledaig 7. Signatory Vintage Unchill Filtered Collection. Smoky, peaty. Let's check it out. Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to The Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. Yes, I'm back on the peat again, I'm back on the smoke. This is a little bottle that I picked up when I buy my whiskey to get free shipping. There's usually a little bit of difference to get to the, I think it's usually about the £100 mark, so when you're buying a bottle it's just a wee bit under. Rather than pay the shipping, I'd rather get free shipping, and I usually chip in with a little bottle of whiskey. This is one of those such bottles. I paid £33 for this. It's part of the Signatory Vintage. It is the Unchill Filtered Collection, and it's distilled at Ledaig Distillery. That's Ledaig to use it. Don't use the lingo. See, it's from the Tobermory Distillery up there in the Isle of Mull. But yeah, it's normally produced as Ledaig. Since Signatory Vintage 2010, it's 7 years of age. Distilled 21/6/2010, bottle 23/11/2017. Wow, it's matured in first fill bourbon barrels and 46% unchill filtered and natural colour for less than £35. How does it taste? How does it nose? How does it? What is it like? Just a quick one before I nose it and taste it. When I was setting up, I brought the bottle out from indoors. It was lying around while I was setting up. Cork was still on. But as I was working away and setting up, I got this lovely whiff of maybe a distant bonfire smoke. So I thought somebody was maybe doing a little barbecue around the corner. But it turned out to be this one. So, no spoilers. I'm just going to dive into this one, folks. No messing around. I'm going to make it a real quick one, this, and let's get into it. So on the nose, yeah, colour wise it's beautiful. Look at that, almost white wine like, very very light coloured. First fill barrels as well, so it's still young. When I actually put my nose into this, I was expecting it to be much smokier. Because, as I say, when the lid was on I could smell smoke already. But as you nose it, it's still a little bit fruitier. Got a real nice fruity nose. Wow. Fresh, clean, light. There's a little smoke there, but I think the initial up front is a little bit of fruity, so it's some green apple, maybe a really nice fresh pear. But as you get really into the fruitiness, the vanilla comes in, the toffee, the caramel, and there's a really nice thick honey note coming, a nice sticky honey. But I think out of those, I think the toffee is probably the most dominant in the nose. It's a little bit of spice on the nose now. Maybe some cooking spices. Wow. For a young whiskey, guys, there's quite a wee bit going on in here. Wow. It's now gone a little bit grassy, so it's like maybe some fresh cut grass. Maybe your gardener's been cut your grass. You've come in the next day, you can still smell that cut grass. Yeah, but it's getting smokier. Wow. It's actually a little bit fruitier than fresh than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be this real dense, dark, smoky, but it's really nice. I think even on the nose, the balance is quite nice between the fruit and the smoke. But let's taste it. Slanch. Wow. Okay, there's where it's gone. There's where the event is. That was a beautiful, subtle, fruity, slightly smoky nose, but when you taste it, it becomes an animal. It's 7 years old. It's intense. It's powerful. It's smoky. The smoke's there. It's oily. It's thick mouth coating. My whole palate is coated. Wow. Let's try another sip. Okay. So on arrival, guys, that is, it's mouth coating. It's dry. Initially up front, it's quite dry and smoky. It's oily. But as the arrival's developing, it becomes a wee bit more spicier. Those spices are coming in, picking up a nice, maybe some cooked meats, a little bit of cooked meats. It's not overpoweringly meaty. It's a nice balance of meat, barbecued, possibly like a mixed platter, all sorts of meats. But I think they're kind of overdone meats, so it's quite charred. Nice little char in there. Wow. Then comes the vanilla, the toffee, the honey. Got a little bit of dried fruit now, maybe a sultana, maybe a raisin. That caramel notes there, the toffee's getting big. Wow. And then, just heading towards the finish, it's going a little bit coffee-like. There's a nice coffee note coming in. Maybe a coffee bean. Black, maybe a black coffee, real dark coffee. Wow. And then that bonfire smoke's there throughout. There's like a whole blanket around it. I actually thought when I brought the bottle out, I thought the smoke was going to overpower this, but it's not. It's beautifully integrated. Done a great job at Signatory Vintage. Fantastic. £33, man, what a bargain that was. Let's try some more for the finish. Okay, on the finish of that, guys, it's long, it's peppery, it's spicy. Some pepper, maybe white pepper. Might even be a wee bit stronger than pepper, maybe some chili pepper. It's hot, spicy, a little bit of thyme maybe. So there's some spices on the finish. That burnt wood is there. It's smoky. Wow. Wow, real nice. Wonderful, wonderful whiskey. Guys, I don't know how easy this is still to get a hold of. I don't know if it is available, but it's, for me, I've just recently picked it up not that long ago. At £33, it's a no-brainer. If you're a peaty head, you'll love it. If you like your smoky whiskies, this is probably not as smoky as I thought it was going to be. There's definitely a big influence of smoke, but it's quite fruity and it's quite light and it's quite clean. It's 46%, it's unchill filtered, it's natural colour. It's all the works for under £35. Highly recommend it. What would I score it? It's quite easy, guys. I think I'd score this an 87 out of 100. It's spirit driven, it's young. It's one of those whiskies, it's not going to blow your mind, it's not going to blow you away, but it's something you can find a little bit engaging and you can really get into it. And I think you could go through that bottle quite quick. But that's me, guys. Another one done. If you've liked the video, you know what to do. Buttons down below. Don't forget the thumbs up. You can also catch us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Catch us on all those, guys. I love engaging in the conversation, so please just dive into the comments. Let me know if you've tried it. So until the next time, guys, as I always say, the pleasure is the sharing, and I'll catch you all again next time. Bye bye now. I've thoroughly enjoyed this one, guys. If you want to subscribe to the channel, just do it here. If you want to catch up with some videos that I've done, I'll pop some in here, guys. Just engage, check them out. It's been fantastic.